Have you ever stopped to think about the incredible things we humans can do? We build towering cities that stretch towards the sky. We create beautiful music that can make us feel happy or sad. We even send machines to explore other planets in our solar system. These are not the achievements of a single person working alone. They are the result of many people working together, sharing their ideas and skills. This power of teamwork, this combining of many minds into something greater, is what we call collective intelligence. It is the secret ingredient behind almost every major human accomplishment throughout history. It's a force so common we often forget it's there, yet it shapes our world every single day. Humanity is not alone in its use of collective intelligence. Look at a colony of ants. A single ant may seem simple, driven by basic instincts, but together, an entire colony behaves with a startling level of sophistication. They build complex underground cities with tunnels, chambers, and even ventilation systems. A fantastic example is the honeybee colony. Scouts will go out, find potential spots, and then return to the hive to perform a waggle dance to report their findings. Other bees will then fly out to inspect the locations, and the hive will eventually reach a consensus on the best option. In a flock of starlings flying at sunset, thousands of birds swoop and dive through the sky in perfect unison, creating breathtaking fluid patterns. Consider a school of fish. Hundreds or even thousands of fish swim together, turning and darting as one to confuse predators. We have seen how it works in human cities and in ant colonies. Now let us look up at the night sky. Each of those points of light could be a sun like our own. Many of them likely have planets orbiting them. If life can exist on those other worlds, is it possible that collective intelligence could arise there too? Could entire civilizations, spanning a whole planet, learn to think and act as one? Imagine a world where every being is connected, not just by culture or the internet, but by a deeper, more fundamental link. Perhaps they communicate telepathically, sharing thoughts and emotions as easily as we share words. On such a world, 1 billion minds could work together to solve a single problem simultaneously. Their creativity would be immense, their scientific progress unimaginably fast. But why stop at a single planet? The universe is immense, with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Over thousands or even millions of years, they could weave a network of minds that spans an entire star system or even a whole galaxy. A galactic supermind could be born from this cosmic connection. Human society is perhaps the most complex and powerful superorganism on this planet. Think about the city you live in, or the town nearest to you. It has networks for power, water, and information, much like the veins and nerves in a body. It has specialized areas like business districts for commerce and residential areas for living. Our ability to build this hive comes from a very special tool: language. Language allows us to share incredibly complex ideas with each other. This shared information builds up over generations, creating a vast pool of knowledge we call culture. A scientist today doesn't have to rediscover the laws of gravity. They stand on the shoulders of giants, using the collected wisdom of thousands of minds that came before them. Consider a major medical breakthrough, like the development of a new vaccine. This process involves researchers in different countries, doctors conducting trials, volunteers participating in studies, and governments organizing distribution. It is a global effort, a symphony of collaboration involving millions of people. What if a collective intelligence took a different path? What if it shed its biological shell entirely? They might choose to upload their consciousnesses into a digital form. Billions or trillions of minds could be transferred into a vast computational substrate, a computer the size of a planet or even larger. This would be the birth of a digital superorganism. Living in a digital realm would offer incredible advantages. Time could be sped up or slowed down. The minds could merge, split, and reconfigure themselves in endless combinations, exploring new ways of thinking and being. Without the needs of a physical body, they could travel between the stars as pure information, beamed on a laser from one star system to another. A galactic supermind formed from these digital collectives would be a network of planetary-scale computers, spread across thousands of light years, all connected into a single thinking whole. If a collective mind spans a galaxy, how would its different parts talk to each other? The distances are mind-boggling. Our closest star, Proxima Centauri, is over 4 light-years away. That means even a message traveling at the speed of light would take 4 years to get there, and another 4 years for a reply. A conversation across a galaxy would take hundreds of thousands of years. An advanced collective might use the stars themselves as communication beacons. They could learn to manipulate the output of a star, causing it to brighten or dim in a specific pattern. Imagine an entire constellation flashing in a synchronized, complex sequence. Another powerful tool for cosmic communication could be gravity itself. They could orchestrate the collision of black holes, or create other massive cosmic events to send signals across the galaxy. Let's push our imagination to its most extreme limits. Consider the possibility of life based not on carbon chemistry, but on the complex plasma and magnetic fields of a star. Perhaps within that fiery chaos, self-sustaining patterns of magnetic energy could arise. An entire galaxy could be a society of these colossal, slow-thinking beings, a silent chorus of conscious stars. We look at stars and see balls of gas, but we could be looking at the citizens of a vast, ancient, and utterly alien civilization. Taking another leap, what about the planets themselves? Could a planet become a conscious being? Not through biology, but through geology. The planet's mind would be a geo-organism, its thoughts made of slow-moving magnetic currents deep within its core. A galactic collective could be formed from these strange and wonderful beings, a network of living stars and thinking planets, communicating through gravity and light over immense distances. After our journey through the vast possibilities of space, it's time to turn our gaze back home. These incredible ideas are more than just exciting science fiction. They act as a giant cosmic mirror. The dream of a galactic supermind highlights our own struggles with division and misunderstanding here on Earth. It shows us what might be possible if we could truly learn to work together as a single global species united in purpose. We are, in a very real sense, building the early infrastructure of a global brain. The question is, what kind of brain will it be? We can envision a world where our diverse cultures, perspectives, and talents are woven together into a stronger, more vibrant whole. The cosmic mirror shows us that unity does not have to mean uniformity. It can mean a harmony of different voices singing the same beautiful song, a chorus that is richer for every unique voice within it. So, where do we go from here? The journey towards a more integrated global consciousness is not a single leap, but a path made of countless small steps. These are steps we can all start taking today. The first step is education. The next step is to embrace and develop the technologies of connection. By consciously directing our technological development towards better collaboration, we can build the scaffolding for a more powerful global mind. We must begin to see ourselves not just as citizens of a particular country, but as citizens of planet Earth. This helps us recognize that we are all crew members on the same spaceship, facing common threats and sharing a common destiny. The dream of a galactic supermind begins with a choice. The choice to cooperate instead of compete. The choice to listen instead of shout. The choice to build bridges instead of walls. So as you look up at the star-dusted canopy of the night sky, do not feel small or insignificant. Feel a sense of connection. The universe may or may not be filled with vast ancient superminds, but the possibility that they could exist is an invitation for us to become one. It is a call for us to join the cosmic chorus, to add our own unique voice to the universal song of consciousness. The journey has just begun, and the future of human thought, our shared mind, is a story that we are all writing together, one connection at a time.